Hey guys, what's up? It is your buddy Keith, live in the control room at Essex Recording Studios just outside London in Southend-on-Sea, England. I've got a super rare, crazy cool USA custom shop Jackson to share with you guys. It's the first guitar video I've done in 2021. Woo! Boy, it feels good to be back, guys. If you're wondering where I've been the past couple weeks, well, your friend Keith is getting ready to open up a crazy, huge Hard Rock Cafe style rock venue next door in Southend-on-Sea at what was called the Railway Hotel. Have a Google, have a look. It's got its own Wikipedia page. It's crazy. It's a big old place with 4 stages already. We're going to make it awesome, and we're going to put on some of the coolest shows in the country. It's going to bring people from all over Europe, all over the world. And yeah, I have my hands full. So sorry I haven't been doing YouTube videos, but I am back, and I thought the first one of 2021 has to be a rare USA Jackson. So what have we here? Well, first of all, newbies, new friends, hit subscribe, hit like, and come join the family, all right? We're at Essex Recording Studios on all the socials as well. So for the loyal followers who have been sticking around for a while, you might have already seen this guitar on our Instagram. It's a 1988 Jackson Custom Shop Crackle Finish Soloist. The Crackle, you could call it an ice crackle, silver lightning. The blue tones on this are a little bit more turquoise and aqua than what shows up in the video. It looks a bit more ice blue in the video, but there is a hint of green to it. It looks amazing. I have to be totally transparent, completely honest with you guys. It is my first Crackle Finish Jackson ever, and there's a reason for that. In the 90s, even in the 90s, I thought these were ugly. Usually you'd see the rainbow Crackle finish. I've never seen this particular Crackle finish before. You'd see the rainbow ones. I didn't like them. I thought they looked very dated. I had never seen one in person. They just did not do it for me at all. I saw this one. I said, whoa, this is very different. I mean, check out the back. We're going to show all the details, but this finish runs up and down the whole thing. I said, this one's different. I have to have it, especially since it's a J serial number custom shop model. It must be done. The other interesting thing is when I got it in person, at least this one looks way different up close than it does in pictures. Part of it is the metallic finish aspect to it. You can kind of see that here. If you look at the silver and the blues, there's a deep kind of pearl metallic to it, which gives it a sheen in person when the light hits it that photographs and even this video just cannot capture. Long story short, they look way cooler in person. I regret waiting so long to get a Crackle finish. And what's really funny is that this image, this look, has come around full circle. It's popular again. There's reissues now that Jackson makes with the Crackle finish, although I believe it is the rainbow style one. This looks so much cooler. But I bet the rainbow one now I'd be a huge fan of too, especially if it has these metallic properties to it and this cool sheen. You've got the J serial number J4278, which puts this squarely in 1988 at the new Ontario factory where they moved after the San Dimas factory. This has the original Jackson pickups, with the first 2 having the Jackson brand logo on it, with still the white font intact, which is virtually unheard of. You've got a 5-way selector switch and a little toggle, which I haven't plugged this in yet, but I believe that's more than likely it's going to be a coil split or a kill switch. It's going to be one or the other. The guitar's also been upgraded with an original, getting out of focus there, original Floyd Rose. Very, very cool. Beautiful mother of pearl inlays on the ebony fretboard. Fretboard could do with a clean. This guitar has had one owner in Scotland since 1992. Wow. Has the original case that's in great condition. All 4 of the latches are present and work, which is also quite rare. They're usually, you always have at least one busted one. Got the old Jackson crack pipe here. Yep. Good old truss rod tool. Whammy bar. Couple Allen keys. And the back of this guitar is just absolutely stunning. This thing is so good looking. Nice flush back metallic brush metal control cavity cover there. The tremolo cavity looks awesome. Looks super good. And of course, this beautiful Mike Shannon style neck heel, which is quite popular and has been brought back again in reissues and anniversary guitars. Love that. The neck just looks killer. I love this finish. And from what I can see, I mean, there's very, very little marks on this guitar. Very little, minuscule damage. But from what I can tell, it looks like the guitar has, the way they achieve this finish is a base coat of metallic silver. And then, I don't know if they sponge it on or if they do it and then cut back. But then it gets this metallic kind of aquamarine, turquoisey blue color that then goes on top of it. Have to ask Mike Shannon how it goes. He's on Instagram. Maybe he'll give us some clues. Maybe it's a trade secret. One little tiny chip on the headstock, which actually not that big of a deal, but that's how I know that the silver is the undercoat, because it's just silver right there. So it just looks very much like the pattern of the Crackle finish. And I'm sure you could touch it up if you wanted to, but I just leave it the way it is. It looks fine. The integrity of the point is very much intact. Got the nice binding, which is that Ivoroid style where you actually have the lines in it, and it looks like proper ivory. Yeah, guys. Killer looking guitar. Let me know if you've ever seen this exact finish before. It's a first for me. Down at the bottom and at the edges, you get kind of a tapering off gradient fade, which is really cool. And then it grows more intense. The boldest, most intense for the silver is kind of right in this area, from what I can see. That's where they have the most of it. And you really get that good metallic pop. But, I mean, the overall presentation, look, and effect of this guitar is epic. Yeah. As far as damage goes, I mean, I showed that little bit on the headstock. Oh, I'll talk about tuners as well. So Jackson branded tuners. These have the R reserved. There's, over the years, you can kind of date a guitar based on the logo that's used. If it's a TM trademark, oh, why do I keep going blurry there? If it's a TM trademark, or if it's a reserved, or if there's nothing there at all. Another cool feature, but I mean, serial number, obviously, the best way to date a guitar. The Jackson website has always had a good serial number tracker from, oh man, I think the site as we see it kind of came out in the late 90s. And they haven't really been updating the years, but at least from like around 2001 and before, maybe 2003 and before, they've got all the years broken down for neck-throughs and bolt-ons. USA guitars, that is. It's great. Yeah, and you have the old school 80s Jackson logo with the Made in USA. Headstock's a little dusty and could do with a cleanup. That's alright. I mean, this has definitely been a case queen. I'm just trying to see if I can find any other little marks. I think a couple little tiny little lacquer dings there. There's maybe a little thing there. It's, I mean, for what is a 1980 1988 guitar. Now we're in 2001, so a 33-year-old guitar, almost as old as your buddy Keith. I'm 35. This I would rate in excellent condition. Aside from it, we just got it in, just took it out of the case. Aside from a little dust up and a few little minor cosmetic, very minor cosmetic things, this is a beautiful guitar. Cool. Well, I'm going to put it up on the old reverb.com. Reverb, by the way, is canceling their sites, not their site. A few cheeky journalists got some clickbait on the old internet the other day, and they put Reverb canceling site, and I about had a heart attack. But no, Reverb is not canceling their site. They're canceling their sites feature, which is giving sellers their own website to add their inventory to. And our studio's website, because it's actually all ran through my personal Facebook Reverb account, I said, hey, cool, we'll use it for the recording studio as well. So now I have to go do a brand new website, because in April they're going to take it down for everybody across the world. They're not supporting it anymore. So it will be up on the normal reverb.com, and it will be up on our website until at least April, before we do a transition to the new website. And if I get around to getting it on eBay, it'll go up there too, although I've been so busy with opening up the new venue. I think we're going to call it House of Music, by the way. You let me know if you have any other good ideas for names. So, if you want that, check it out on Reverb. It'll be up there soon. And thanks, guys. Happy New Year. We'll see you soon with some more awesome guitars. I got 2 crazy gem guitars from our friend Paul to show you next. So stick around. Bye, guys.